Hello, everybody, and welcome to beautiful December. December is a time when people are thinking about getting gifts for their family members. People are thinking about, the holidays and spending time with family and exchanging gifts. But December for spiritual people is more about joy. It's more about you being happy. It's more about everyone being happy and wishing the best for everyone. So to kick off the month of December, we have a full moon in the sign of Gemini around the 4th of December. There's a full moon in the sign of Gemini, around the 4th of December. And we also have like these double full moons, and I don't know if you guys know about this or not. This could be something that only I know. We're moving into a new moon in Capricorn, but a new moon in Sagittarius is still going to be present. I don't know if you guys were aware of that. So there's this thing where if you start seeing the moon in the daytime, like the moon is still out even though it's bright outside, that's something that can happen on a moon like this in December. So just pay attention to that. If the moon is out and it's daytime, it's morning, and you still see the moon up until until noon or something like that, then that's what's going on. It's a cross between Sagittarius and Capricorn. So what does all of this mean for you guys in December? So what it means is that the full moon in Gemini, think about the sign of Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. Gemini is also about creativity as well. And they're also known for their duality, their double-sided or two-faced nature. They're also known for that. So keep in mind that people may act different ways around you. People may be hot and cold. Some people may feel like they want to talk to you one day, next day they don't. So it really just depends on the person. It depends on where Gemini is located in someone's birth chart. But it is going to cause, even for yourselves, like a little dual nature here. So just remember that. And as you're going through this, full moons are also about releasing things that no longer serve you. So it can be something happening in December for all 12 zodiac signs where you would need to look at situations from both sides. Look at everything from both sides. Consider other options as well. This is going to be a time of considering other options, other ways of getting through a problem, other options, other ways of getting through issues. Look at both sides of a situation, not just your own side. Look at the person you're dealing with. Look at their side of a situation, because maybe your side isn't always the right side. Think of it as good twin, evil twin. That's what's going on here with the Gemini energy, right? So it may not always be just one way to see something, okay? Make sure you look at both before you make a decision. And then when we come in with that mixed new moon energy, it's a blend between Sagittarius and Capricorn. But here's how similar Sagittarius and Capricorn really are. Sagittarius and Capricorn zodiac signs are really involved in business matters, okay? They're really involved in that. So being that it is a new moon and not a full moon, it's positive. It's going to be positive for people who are in some type of business or entrepreneurial pursuits. It's also going to bring new and fresh ideas into business around the new moon toward the end of December. There could be new product launches around this time. There could be new ideas, new inventions. There could be new opportunities in business around this time. This is also an energy of expansion because we're so close to 2026 around this time that people may decide, you know what, it's going to be a new year, so new me. And you guys may notice changes in many different ways, from people's personal appearance, how they show up in those business meetings, how they show up at work, how they show up in business. People are just making some changes. We're getting to those New Year's resolutions, and that is exactly why. So enough about the moons in December. Let's go ahead and get into your zodiac sign. Alright, you guys, these messages right now are going to be for Libra for December 2025. Messages for Libra for December 2025. Okay, so what's going on in December for Libras? The main focus. Some of you are going to have some type of abundance in your life. It feels like an abundance of emotional abundance, okay? Emotional abundance. It feels like your family will be emotionally connected to you in a way that they haven't been connected to you before. Whether they are feeling sorry for you, feeling bad, or maybe they feel like they just love you a lot, or they're really sensitive about your well-being. It feels like your family knows something. Your family knows something. But it could also be maybe there is a specific person in your family that people are starting to realize is not good for you, and this person has been trying to create discord among your friends and your family. This is someone who's been like a rat. You have a rat around you. You have somebody who told on you, or somebody who talks too much about your business, or somebody who likes to tell people your business, your secrets. But you have some other family members who are starting to feel emotionally very bad about it, because they could be tired of this person. This could be an Aquarius. This could be an Aquarius family member who's been doing this. Or it could even be a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. But you have somebody who's been bringing a third party into your life, like they've been telling somebody else something, or have been gossiping bad about you. But the good thing about December is most of your family is now starting to feel emotionally concerned about your well-being, and they're genuinely on your side, because they're realizing where the discord is coming from, or how the discord started. And it's not from you, it is from whoever this Aquarius or this water sign is. They're realizing something. They're realizing the whole time that if there was ever any issues with you and someone else, it's because of this person. Strong Aquarius energy is here. So the type of discord that you're having with your friends and your family, is that people feel like because of your success, you don't want to be bothered with people. Because of your success, you don't want to be around your family. Because of your success, you pull away from people, or you keep yourself at a distance. People feel lost without your energy. You have some family members who actually hate the fact that you don't show up to events. They hate the fact that you don't show up to birthday parties and celebrations. They hate the fact that you're distant because of this Aquarius or this water sign. Your family really don't like the way it feels to not have you around. Even if you're not the life of the party, even if you're not the person who gets the party started, even if you're not the person with the plans for the events, your presence there means something to your family. And at first, they may not have spoke on it. At first, they may not have felt anything about it, because they were so busy getting your information from this rat, this sneaky little conniving family member. And they were gaining a lot of information, but your other family is realizing that you're not the problem. You're not even a bad person. You're a good person, and you're the same person that you've always been since you were younger. It's like who you are is starting to come back into everyone's minds, everyone's hearts. And now they're genuinely looking at you the way that they always looked at you, as probably, honestly, the family leader. Usually when you have an enemy within your own family or friendship circle, they'll try to make you seem like you're the bad guy, or you're the black sheep. You're not the black sheep. You're not the one in the family that is actually the bad one. You're the one who may be the leader of it all. You may be the matriarch or the patriarch. Honestly, you may be the one with the most responsibility. You may be the one with the most sense. You may be the one who's the genius. You may be the one who is highly respectable. A lot of people may respect you, but there's a conniving person who likes to tell your business to turn your other family members against you. But no more. By the end of December, your family members are finally waking up, and they're coming out of this spell that this Aquarius or this water sign has created about you. And they're finally starting to realize that it's not that you're successful and you want to stay away from your family. It's not about that. It's about this one person who spread your business around and who started talking about you to everybody. Okay, so this is in your actual family. Like, this could be your mom may be involved, or your dad is involved, your sisters, your siblings are involved, your cousins are involved, your aunts and uncles are involved. You know, it's your actual biological family. Now, there is a warning, okay? You have a warning, Libra, in December. And there's a warning about a problem that's either happening right now in December, or it's going to happen at some point in December. Now, this issue here is about how resilient you are. Okay, so you may it's like your family's gonna go from believing somebody and siding with somebody who does not like you in your family, to showing you support and realizing who the bad person is. And then it's like they turn around and still are trying to understand how you're so resilient after all the things that they've done to you. How are you still resilient? So I feel like maybe they test you in some different ways. Maybe your family members may test you this month in some ways, just to see if they can pull that card when it comes to whether because they don't understand how you've been resilient, even though everyone decided to turn their back on you and your family. Or even if it's not everyone, it could just be a certain side of your family, like your mother's side or your father's side, something like that. But everyone's trying to understand, like, how did you keep going? How are you still successful? How are you still the person you've always been, despite people distancing themselves from you, or you distancing yourselves from them and them being upset about it? So in December, it looks like they're going to try to test you to see, like, if you're still going to put up that barrier or that boundary with them, or are you going to open up? So they may be doing things. I feel like your family may be doing things, creating events or creating plans to see if you would come, to see if you would join in together with them. Or they could be saying things even if they're not making plans in December, whether it's a Christmas party or a Secret Santa thing, whatever, even if they're not creating those types of events or activities, they could just be mentioning certain things. It could be like some type of family vacation they could mention, or something like that, maybe a family reunion in the future. But they're mentioning things to get you to see if you're still going to have those boundaries up with them because of this person, or are you going to see that they genuinely want to be around you. So this is how your family actually sees you, okay? Minus this enemy in your family. This is how the rest of them see you. They see you as someone who glows. You have a spotlight around you. You glow. So you could be a superstar of the family. You could be a celebrity of the family. You could be the one who is like, you are beautiful, you're gorgeous, or maybe if you're a man, you're really handsome and well kept. They feel like you're the one in the spotlight. They also see that you're in the spotlight not because of just how you look, or you're not in the spotlight for doing anything conniving or anything evil. You're in the spotlight because, for my ladies out there, it could be because you're psychic, you're gifted, okay? You're very creative. Okay, your creativity puts you in the spotlight, or your gifts put you in the spotlight, and is not anything for people to actually envy. If you're a man, it could be that you're in the spotlight for, again, creativity, something that you do really well. But your family sees you as someone who's always happy. It's like you're very resilient, you're always happy, you're not going to allow things like that to break your peace ever. Like you could care less about their feelings and their thoughts about you and your success. You really don't care. So that's why you're still able to remain happy even through everything that a family wants to put you through, or a family member wanted to put you through. So they also see that you are really confident as well. And so, like, you're basically pure hearted. That's how they see you. You're pure hearted. You're confident because you know you're pure hearted. You're confident because you know you are now famous because of who you are and not because of anything else. It's something like that going on, okay? So somebody's either famous or successful because of their creative side, and not because of really anything else. It's not that you're the president of the United States, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that that's you. It's just that you're creative. You do something creative, whether you design clothes, whether you're an interior designer. Some of these family members may also feel like slowly but surely they're starting to open up to you again. Slowly, they're moving at a turtle speed with wanting to connect with you again. But the reason why is because they feel bad for allowing one person to change their views on you. They allowed one person to change their views. So they're slowly but surely moving in to connect with you again. So just be patient with them. Nobody's perfect. Your family had to learn lessons about you. They had to go through things just to see what it's like to go against you. They tested it for themselves, and they all found out that they hit misery every time they go against you. Your family doing things like that are realizing that things happen to them. Bad things will happen to them. They'll be put in a bad position in their life as the minute they go against you. All right, so that's all I have. And yeah, just be patient and look forward to the future with this situation. All right, moving on to the next sign.